Guys, welcome back. This time we have an unboxing video. And hey, this new setup and being set up in this new house, I can actually find sharp pointy objects, I can find scissors, whatever I need to find to get into these things. So these unboxings should be a little less hectic. What do I have here? Looks like cardboard. But what is inside said cardboard? Iron Man Heroes Reborn, issue number 13. Written by James Robinson with art by Larry Stroman and inks by J.D. So I got this book in the mail literally yesterday. And this finishes off the Heroes Reborn collection of Iron Man that I needed. I thought I had issues 1 and 2, but I apparently put them somewhere where I can't find them. So I did a new version that I just picked up of Iron Man number 1 the other day, a new copy. And then I've got issue 2 coming in the mail just so that I have the entire series. But you get this different Larry Stroman artwork. Larry Stroman was one of the Image guys that you can tell that he's got it together story-wise, but it's kind of like Michael Ryan was on one of the other titles, that his artwork is not exactly 110% up to par with everybody else. Now, that being said, when I was 17, 18, 17 or so, 16, 17, when these books came out, then I tried to draw some stuff like Michael Ryan. And I don't know if it was the inking from Sal Regula or if it was the artwork was more difficult than I gave it credit for, but it was good, it was serviceable, and it was a hell of a lot better than anything I could do. So I have to give it to these guys like Larry Stroman, who, I'm trying to remember what the book was at Image. Tribe, I think it was, that he did at Image. So, like I said, you get a lot of action, you get a lot of excitement, you get these speed lines, you get some more speed lines, and you get, you get expressional faces where a lot of people just can't do expressions. But this one is not really a good one to show you because it's World War III, so it's a lot of action in this particular book. So you've got Captain America, and it's not Captain America anymore. You've got Iron Man. You've got an ad for Final Fantasy. I was talking to a guy last night, and I explained to him, I showed him the newest issue of Amazing Spider-Man from Marvel. And I said, you know what? You don't have outside ads. You don't get ads for credit cards. You don't get ads for Hostess fruit pies anymore. Everything is insular. You get Marvel house ads or Disney ads or something along those lines or MCU ads. None of the ads that come in these books talk about those things. Now, I'll grant it to you that they didn't exist. But the MCU wouldn't exist without things like Dave's Comics. And what was the name of this company? Let's see, UCI, Universal Collectibles. Okay, so down here at the bottom, Universal Collectibles is trying to sell you on some awesome comics, Anarchy, these really small titles here. But without these mail order catalogs, without Awesome, I think it was Awesome Entertainment, something like that, not the comic company that Rob Liefeld had, but it was something else. It was awesome. Without that sort of stuff, without Marvel Online, Controlled by America Online, started with the help of America Online. Without those things, you don't get the comics that we have right now because Marvel wouldn't have survived. So it's just something to think about and I know I haven't really talked about this particular issue very much, but it's part 3 of part 4, and I don't like jumping into stories like that without a little bit of context. So I will find it part 1, 2, and 4 in the other titles: Avengers, Captain America, and Fantastic Four, and we'll talk about all of those, you know, just like we did the first issues of the Heroes Reborn things. But for right now, I'm just happy to have, oh, by the way, I didn't even realize that, but we've got a cover by Tom Rainey. So that's pretty cool, because Tom Rainey didn't do a whole lot of stuff. He did some stuff, but not a whole lot of issues. So I'm just happy to have this particular book to finish the run off. Some of those books are hard to find, and this one wasn't necessarily expensive. I think it was like $3 or $4 on eBay, but it helped to close out the Heroes Reborn universe before it was put into the Heroes Return storyline. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know again what you think of the new format. Do you enjoy this? Do you enjoy getting to see my, again, cool Todd McFarlane Spider-Man shirt? Let's see if I can show you a little bit more of it here if I back up. So that was the cover to Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane in 1990. And I got it on a shirt at Walmart for $8. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you later.